last time we saw these two, I left on a very bad note, and that bad note was I thought this transistor was broke, but I didn't know what I was doing. So did a bit of research and I found that this has to be tested like a diode, and I found out it wasn't faulty, nor was this one in this machine. However, looking online, I started taking chips out, and as you can probably see by that there, that this machine had a bad CPU. This was the first machine we got running, not a problem, and this was the one with the bad CPU. Just to prove that it is only a CPU, let's take that one out of there and take that one out of there, put the good one in the bad machine. Right, let's give this a test boot. And there you go. So, two machines fully working, unbelievable. However, I have a spare. You see if it'll focus. Spare TED chip and a spare kernel. So let's see if these work. Just take the power out and chip lift R. Let's try the TED first. Notch at the left hand side end. That didn't seem to go in. This is a later revision TED chip from '87. And what do you know? It only works. So that gets a big massive tick. Okay, so let's try the kernel. Let's give this a try. And that works too. Right then. So now we know I've got a spare TED and a spare kernel. Right, so let's put these back in. Let's just double check that everything still works. Oh no! Right. Don't know how much of this I've recorded, so if I've suddenly jumped to this, then the reason is that I have checked all the chips in the other board, the two boards, and everything's fine. I've ticked everything. I've now moved on to this case. I've given it a clean over with some of this and one of these, and I wanted to try Gadget UK's idea of getting rid of this mark with using heat. Now, spoiler, because I've only just started recording again, I've already done a test area and it's working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to record this bit because it'd be just like watching paint dry. I'm going to do all this and then I'll come back. I've decided to turn it recording back on just for a minute so you can see me actually do this, in case people don't actually believe. As you can see, it's getting rid of a good majority of stuff. And I've got the temperature up at 170. I don't really want to go much hotter than that in case I'd melt the plastic, but in saying that, I'm not lingering in one spot. Not lingering in one spot long enough to do any major damage. Okay, so I'll carry on and I'll come back. I'm going to give it a rest for tonight now because I don't want to stress out the plastics too much, but it's not perfect. You can definitely still see where the marks have been, but compared to what it was, that looks miles better. So I said, we'll leave it to dry and calm down overnight, and then I'm going to carry on. Still doesn't work properly because it doesn't have a CPU. However, this is what the back looks like. It's not perfect. Here's a picture of what it did look like if I can get one up. So it's still marked, but nowhere near as bad. However, I have to say that I have deformed this case doing this process. As you can see, don't stay together properly, so I'll have to think of something for that. And it's just ill-fitting all around. However, it is still miles better than what it looked like. So there you go. 2 C16s. One working, one needing a new CPU. Other than that would work. Big shout out to Gadget UK who gave me the idea of using heat. I wouldn't suggest using it yourself unless you're very, very careful. I've gone overboard. I should have used a magic eraser at first to clear up the majority of it and then maybe used heat afterwards, but I think, as you can see, there's soft spots everywhere where I've just kept the heat on too much, and deformities such as that. And you can see the case is bowed. But, you know, at the end of the day, I might be able to print something 3D for that. But it works. It looks a hell of a lot better. And I'm happy with that. Okay. Till the next time.